it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today is Mixed Media Frenzy and we are going to be scrap lifting that layout you see right there, which is actually the layout that I picked for this week. It's by Lindsay Stamp Gang and I absolutely love it. So what I did is I started with some white cardstock. Now this one does have a little bit of a wash on it of some kind. It's like gray, but you can barely see it. So it does have a little detail to the background. It's not just white. So what I did is I gessoed it with clear gesso because I'm going to be doing a lot of mixed media on it and I want to be able to control it. So what I did is I picked some Distress Oxide, which is picked raspberry, and I went in with that first. That's a spray. And I just sprayed it right on where I wanted it, and then I just sprayed a little bit of water, and then I dabbed it up with my paper towel. Now this one that I'm using spray is Shimmer Spray, and I got it a long time ago with one of my hip kits, and it's called Plum Pudding, and it's a really pretty purple color, and it's the perfect colors to go with my photo, which is a photo of my daughter who just turned 8 years old, and we just had her birthday in the beginning of August, and she's holding balloons. Now it's kind of ironic because the layout, it's a birthday, it looks like it's her birthday too in the photo, and she's holding balloons. So I thought it was kind of really weird but super perfect to do. So I really like it because it's a pretty elegant and unique way of doing a birthday layout, and it's just so pretty with them flowers. So I'm going with the purple and pink though, not any of the aqua colors that they have in theirs, and I'm going to use some white flowers as well. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up quite a few layers behind my photo because I want it to have a lot of dimension. So what they do usually when they do these type of layouts, these are like certain kinds of layouts I say, because they really build their photos up, not with just craft foam, but with actually using cardboard. So I save my cardboard boxes, and all I'm using is tissue paper and vellum paper that I had in my stash. Now the purple actually came from one of my Hip Kit Club kits. I save all my tissue paper when they send me my kits because they're so pretty, and I use them to back my photos. And it's just a delicate way of putting a little touch behind your photos and a little color, but it's subtle and not so, not so much with like it would be with pattern papers. So what I'm doing is I'm just building my layers, and I'm just putting more cardboard in between each one of these layers, and then I'm going to lay my photo on top like that. And there it is. And I used a doily as well, which they have a doily in theirs too if you look closely. And I cut the doily in half and kind of placed it on each side. Now the round circle bit that you see around the photo is just a little white vine that I bought at Tuesday Morning. I actually found that in the wedding section. Not Tuesday Morning, I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby. And I'm gonna do a lot of stamping. They do quite a bit. I do quite a bit on mine. But first I'm gonna come in with this Altenew Stamp. This is my favorite stamp. If you guys watch my channel, you probably heard me say this a million times that I've used it. I love it. It is just a splatter stamp. So when you're trying to get those big splatters that are kind of hard to get sometimes when you try splattering with your paintbrush, this, you don't have to worry about that. You can just use your Distress Oxide or whatever ink pad you have, and there's your splatters right there, and you just rub them through, and look at that. It's like magic. I love it. So that is what I am doing to get my huge splatters. And I'm just using black Distress Oxide and the little blending tool that they have. And I'm just blending it through my stencil. And then you see those little wooden, round wooden things. Well, first I'm going to come in with stamping. Sorry. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm so excited because I love this layout. But I used, these are like mixed media stamps, and all I do is dab it a little bit on my stamp pad and then stamp it down. And there is no right or wrong way to stamping with those type of stamps. They're just circles. They're just like supposed to leave like a little vintage looking look to your layout. And that's all I did. And you can see I just stamped around the areas of my layout. And now I'm going to come in, and a lot of it's going to get covered up right now because I'm using all of these gorgeous flowers. Now the flowers, first of all, the wood pieces that you see me gluing down, those I bought in a package. They sell them in the craft stores. And they're just like little round circular wooden pieces. They don't mean anything to this layout. They just give it a look that I truly like, and I use them quite a bit on these type of mixed media layouts. Now I'm also using beautiful Prima flowers that I bought at the craft store, and also I'm using Paper Studio flowers. So it's kind of a mixture of both. And I'm using white, the little bit of purple, it's like a wash kind of purple, and the pink is like kind of a wash color too. And then these little petals that are super pretty, these tiny flowers. I bought these a while back as well. They were in my stash for quite a while. And I don't use flowers that often on my layouts. I just do certain kinds of layouts like these here and there when it's a special occasion and I want to make the layout really super cool. And then I'll do it. Because these do take a little bit of time to do, these type of layouts. And until you get used to doing them, it's a lot of layering and a lot of dimension and everything. But the end is like the huge thing, because I just absolutely love the way it looks. I actually display these in my craft room because I just love the way they come out. And I take my time. I really take my time and put a lot of time and effort into these types of layouts. So you really should try them. If you have the time and you want to do it, I would definitely do it. And I buy everything on sale. I don't buy it when it's full price. So I look for those clearance sales or any type of sale. Now I did come in with some purple ribbon. They have ribbon on theirs, and I just tied it into a bow and then stuck it down. And now I have this little charms. There is one in theirs as well. I had these little round charms. They're by Ranger and Tim Holtz, and they're just these little charms, and they have sayings on them. That one happens to say happy because it was happy birthday. And then I had these little, they're like little plastic, they're not really ceramic, they're like plastic little flowers. And I got these in the clearance section as well at one of the craft stores. I believe it was Hobby Lobby. And I had purple and pink in there. And I decided to take a few of these and stick them around my layout as well, just to give it a little more interest, a little something else, and a little bit of a shine to it as well, because they are kind of shiny. And now I'm going to come in with some of that spray that I use, the purple, which is plum pudding, and I'm just going to do some splattering. And I also do that with the pink as well, the Distress Oxide. I don't show you me splattering with the pink because you see it with the purple. It's just the same thing. I'm just going around and just randomly, you know, putting some splatters in just to give it a little more something else. So now I had these little crystal, cute little crystal, they're just like crystal little gems, and I bought them a long time ago at Tuesday Morning, and I had these purple ones, and I stuck those down, and I was going to use the pink, but they were too pink, so I decided not to, and I just used the purple, and I just randomly stuck a few in a couple spots, and it just kind of draws your eyes into certain areas when you see those, and they're so pretty, and I just stuck them in a few spots. Now, I also painted those white flowers, as you can see, and I did put a little bit of the pink paint on them, but it was too bright, so I went in with some white gesso, and I just dabbed my paintbrush on them and toned them down a little bit, and now it just looks really cool. And that's an easy way to paint your flowers, guys. If you don't like them too starking white, you can put a little paint on them, and you can always lighten them up with some gesso. And it works out wonderfully. And I've learned that from watching videos as well. Just a little tip. And now I came in with this wooden piece that says Sparkle, and that is going to be my title, Sparkle, because she's sparkling. It's her birthday and she loves it. She turned 8, and it's just a little wooden chip piece that I had. And that's it, guys. That is the layout. So it wasn't that bad, guys. It's really easy. You need to get your stuff out. Really try to get some mixed media in. I hope that you guys are liking the series and you're learning something new every time. I can't wait to check out the other ladies. I will have their links down below. Make sure you go check them out as well. And yeah, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you. Just hit that red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.